Good morning, good morning. It's a beautiful day out here today. Very sunny skies, no clouds. I can see the moon too. Hey, love that, love that. Well, just going out for my usual morning walk and just wanted to record what I was thinking, right? And recently, I just went to my friend's house actually, and I was hanging out with them for basically the whole day, right? It's a very beautiful day. We had lots of fun, and we just played games. Basically, we played games, and I hung out with their entire family. I told them my plans. We basically just caught up, essentially, right? Just caught up. And what I realized, right, is that environment versus my environment is completely different. And I noticed, just how different I felt being in that environment versus, the environment that I was used to being around, right? So I want to talk about that, right? There's a quote that I saw a while back, and it stuck with me. Don't let your surroundings override your conviction, right? Don't let your surroundings override your conviction. So, growing up, I'm just gonna say it, right? I had a very bad, victim mentality. I used to blame myself for the things that were happening around me. I used to just not take responsibility for how I was reacting to stuff, right? Because I was a kid, right? And I didn't really have proper emotional regulation, I guess, or I wasn't really taught how to properly regulate my emotions. And so what I did is that I would just act on autopilot, and I would just react to stuff, right? Whether that be not reacting, right? Like holding stuff in, or just being really sad and letting it out. Like, I remember times where I would just be, I would be in school and I would get like something wrong that was like super simple, right? And I would just burst out crying. Just talking like full on tear stream, right? Very, very unregulated emotions, right? And it's like super simple stuff. Like, I'm talking like a math problem that I got wrong, right? And, I think it's partially just due to how I was raised, right? But also just, me not understanding that I was letting my environment affect my conviction, right? And as I'm getting older, hey dog, as I'm getting older, I realized that it's up to me, right? I'm still gonna post this. It's up to me, right, to deal with my own baggage, right? And I definitely am. I'm working on it, right? It's a day by day journey, right? I journal, I go to therapy, and now I'm recording, right? Recording my experiences, recording my thoughts. But it's up to me to deal with my baggage. And it's gonna be a long journey, right? But I definitely noticed a mental shift, right? Where I started taking responsibility for the things happening around me, right? I realized how I was reacting to stuff, and I catch it, right? Like a snap. And that was a weak snap. Oh my goodness. But you get the point. I would catch it, and instead of you know, feeling the way that I was, right? I would still feel it, right? But I wouldn't like express it, right? I'd be like, okay, why is it that I'm feeling this way? Okay, I'm feeling this way because of this. Okay, now what can I do instead, right? So that's what I'm did. That's what I'm doing. Everyday journey, and that's what it's all about. Life is beautiful, man. Take a minute, go outside, hear the birds, see the trees, feel the wind on your face, see the grass, see the buildings that people have worked really hard to build. Everything, man. Even the little pieces of snow that are still remaining on the grass. Everything is so beautiful. So another thing that I like to do, right? I like to ground myself. Take a deep breath, and I tell myself, I'm okay. I am okay, right? And I tell myself, what it is that I have that a lot of people don't have, or what a lot of people wish they had, right? And that I have. And so instead of being ungrateful, I choose to be gratuitous for the things that I have. I'm living a very abundant life, even though sometimes my brain likes to say that I'm not. I know I am, right? Because I have water, I have food, I have a roof over my head, I have clothes, I have electricity, right? Those 5 things, right? I don't need anything else, right? Living a beautiful life. I'm very thankful for the stuff that I'm blessed to have, right? Very blessed for all the stuff that I have, right? Don't get me wrong, I'm very blessed to have the stuff that I have. Very blessed to have the experiences that I have, all of them. All of the good experiences. Hey, good morning. All the experiences that I have, the bad ones, the good ones. And, all the people that have been in my life that have helped me in some way. It's a beautiful thing. Being gratuitous, that's something that's a more recent practice that I've been putting into the universe, right? Into the environment, being outwardly gratuitous, more so, right? Because I was always grateful, just not as grateful as I am now, because I realized what it is that I have and how lucky I am, how fortunate I am, how blessed I am, right? Whatever word you want to use, but yeah. Before, I would let my environment affect how I was feeling, right? Or affect my conviction, right? My conviction, my wishes. And now I'm not letting that affect me anymore. I want to be able to, eventually, I want to be able to reach other people. I want to be able to establish my own community. I want to be able to, I keep saying want. That's another thing, right? That's another thing with me. I used to be a very negative thinker, right? So I need to catch myself, right? When I say want, I know I will reach my community. I know I will do all the things that I want to do. It's just a matter of putting it out there, putting myself out there, and stepping into my creator energy. So not letting my environment affect me anymore. But yeah, life's beautiful, man. Life is beautiful. Step outside, take a minute, understand what it is that you have that other people don't have, you realize just how blessed you are. Right? I'm walking in divine light, got the divine light behind me, and I love it. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up right here. Thank you so much for listening. I learned how to learning how to record, get better slowly but surely, right? And I want this to be unedited, raw, right? Like me dropping my phone, that's raw, right? I could have easily edited that out, but nope, I'm not going to. Thank you for watching, and I hope this resonates with someone. I hope that someone enjoys what I have to say. Maybe they take something from it. But yeah. You guys have a good one.